Look at you. You made it to this day again. Congratulations. Now let's move.
My life.
My life will continue every day.
My life continues every day.
Well, my life continues every day.
We move. My life continues every day with Amanda Ilu.
Welcome to My Life Continues Everyday podcast. I am Amanda Ilu. You know how motivational speakers come up and they tell you, I came into Lagos with just one polo, one trouser, and slippers. But now I have a boutique. And you're like, find another lie, big. This line of jail, big. What's this? Well, I can tell you that I do not have a boutique, but I came into Lagos with 3 outfits. I was invited over by a television station for an audition. I left my job and I came over. I rallied round for my tea-fare because I didn't have it at that time. It's the truth. It was Lagos now. Come on. And opportunities. Who wouldn't want to go? Okay, I wanted to go actually. So I traveled. Up until I got to Lagos, I didn't even know where I would stay, because my friend was there to give me feedback, the friend that I called to stay with, and she was not even in Lagos at the time. So she had to connect me to a friend. I went to this friend's place and I stayed the night, and we got discussing, and she told me of a new job offer where she felt like I could do very well in, and I applied. I got a call that day. So the only thing left was for me to come for the physical interview on Monday. Remember, I had just come for my audition, which was to hold the next day, Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had my 3 outfits, okay? So the next day, I went for this audition that brought me to Lagos, and I aced it. I gave it my all. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave it everything that I had in my creative band. So I came back, and my new friend, who is a friend of a friend, kept telling me how she felt I would do very well in Lagos because she felt I was a bundle of talent, and she knew that there were so many opportunities here in Lagos. It sounded nice to me because it made sense to me. And come on, why did I come to Lagos in the first place? To hustle, to make life better for myself and people at home. Yeah? So I stayed. After the auditions, I went to church the next day and I had to wait for the other interview, right? Now, let me cut this whole long story short. I've been in Lagos for up to a month. Hey, I did not pass the interview that brought me to this Lagos. That's the audition, the television audition. I did not get it. I am yet to receive the final call from my potential employer. Hey, that kept me in Lagos. Now, remember, I had a job back in Onitsha. I had to resign because I felt it was disrespectful keeping these people on hold while I was waiting for a better job, or what seemed like to me at that time a better job offer. It was disrespectful. I respect my audience because I was working with a radio station before. So I had to quit without even seeing a job yet too. I've told you already that I don't have. It's safe to say that I'm jobless right now. At the time of this podcast, yeah, it is. So waiting again, I have a podcast and I'm reaching out to you, and that's it. I'm going to tell a success story soon, but I'm glad because I have new friends, people I'm staying with, and I'm even staying with somebody different from the person who housed me for the audition. Remember, I came in knowing not where to stay, and now I have a roof over my head, which so many people cannot even boast of at this point. I have a roof over my head. I'm eating free food, people. And these people are so happy. They are kind people. I'm going to talk about kind people on another episode. But today I want you to know that people are kinder than we give credit for. I have been with these people. They don't even know me from Adam. They just know my friend. And now I'm their friend. And we're really cool. And some of the steps I've been taking, great steps I've been taking, was inspired by these people. They keep telling me to keep moving on. You see? I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for these people. I'm grateful that I have more than 3 clothings now. My bag is filled with clothes. Okay, fine. But that's the truth. So I'm saying it now. I came in with just 3 outfits. I have plenty. And I know I will have many more. So I'm keeping the hope alive. Again, today, I have someone else who's going to be sharing his story. With the level of insecurity in Nigeria, his story should really scare you, because being stranded in a place where you don't even know what's up and it's dark. It gets me scared all the time. So I'm sharing this guy's story, and when we return, we'll continue.
Hello, Mandy. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's 12:52 a.m. in a vehicle, supposedly traveling to Lagos. The last few days I've been on the road. Moved from Lagos to Enugu, from Enugu to Uyo in Akwa Ibom, from Uyo to Onitsha. Just 2 days ago, barely 48 hours from Onitsha to Enugu. So I started to just sleep for a few hours before moving back again to Lagos. A friend asked me to take a flight, but I refused because I have an item I want to deliver to my cousin, which I thought would be better moved through a luxurious bus. So I went to the park, made a very conscious effort to see that I get a very good vehicle that will allow me to travel at least with a certain level of comfort. I picked out one with air condition and with a USB port for charging your phone, so I can play music while I slept and woke up in Lagos. The vehicle started, we moved. I played my music, watched a little bit of movie first, then slept off. But we were woken up and I thought that the worst has happened. Thought we were being attacked by armed robbers. We thought, I'll come down from the vehicle. It wasn't armed robbers. They said the propeller of the vehicle had fallen off and broken, so I couldn't move any longer. So I was told to come down. We were all told to come down. I came down. They were waiting for vehicles that were plying the same roads, hopefully from their company, so we can hop in. So now I'm in a vehicle that does not have air condition, does not have a spare seat for me to sit on, standing alongside others who were being rescued like refugees. So we'll be standing from here to Lagos, which is about another 7 more hours of a trip. But you know what? I can't complain because we're alive. And then the item that I was carrying, the reason for which I wasn't actually in the luxurious bus, I had to leave it behind in the luxurious bus to whenever they can fix it. My name is Chibuzo Solomon, and my life continues every day.
Welcome back. I can imagine how he feels. You see, there was a time when my friend said this. There was a time when you tell someone, Johnny Mercy, safe journey, it was just a polite talk, okay? Or when you come back, you're like, thank God for Johnny Mercy. It was just one of those slogans that you just use. It was a common slogan for travelers. Now, in Nigeria, with the level of insecurity, we mean it when we say it. And so, even with the voice he used in saying my life continues every day, you can see, because at the time when he recorded this voice note, he was actually on transit. It was something that just happened fresh. So, thank you so much, Buza, for sharing your story with us. Well, the next story is coming from somebody really close to me, and you might be thrown off, just like I was. In all, her life continues every day. Let's listen.
Okay, I thought of what to talk about, but sharing this is the first time I'm actually going to share this with anybody. So I don't know, it's so weird. I'm going to share it with the whole world because I feel like that's where your podcast is going to get to. So, but anyhow, I'm not going to say my name, only you would know that this is me that's saying this. So if people recognize my voice, their business will. So what do I want to talk about? So recently, or more like years ago, or from years ago till now, I've been having this breathing issues that I used to get. But every time I go for test, ECG and the likes, there's always nothing wrong with me. So the first time I experienced this was when I was in school. That was the first time I actually went for tests, was when I was in school, and there was nothing wrong with me, and the doctor was trying to counsel me and blah blah blah. Second time, I think I was also still in school, but I don't know, we didn't do the whole counseling thing. Then the third time, which is sometime this month, spent a lot of money going to the hospital trying to figure out what was wrong, because the last straw was basically the day I nearly passed out in the market. So I was like, if I have a heart attack somewhere and there's nobody to help me, let me just finally just enter hospital and just tell them this is what is going on. So in the course of doing the test, I'm still finding nothing wrong with my chest or my heart. The doctor looks at me and she goes, I'll get to schedule you for a visit with the psychiatrist. You're having panic attacks. So I'm like, oh. But you see, the thing, I'm not really surprised about that, because I do tend to have panic attacks. But I never really thought my panic attacks would present in different manners. I was really used to the ones that come with heart palpitations and this numb, scary feeling in my chest that something bad is about to happen. Then I basically just freeze, just lock up. So this was actually shocking that I could actually still get dizzy and sweaty, and what other symptoms do I have? Literally cannot really breathe well. I didn't know that I could also get that as symptoms of panic attacks. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So she said I might have anxiety disorders, but that's for the psychiatrist to figure out. So now the thing is, I know the genesis of this issue. I know what triggered this. I know how I was growing up, me being the shy, very, very timid human being that you could literally, I would literally pee my body if you shout at me or something. Like, I was so scared to take permission for anything, so my life would basically just tumble down around me, and I wouldn't tell anybody until someone notices and figures it out by themselves, and they'd be like, why didn't you talk? And then I start crying. So right from when I was small, I was always prone to anxieties, and then getting into university, I was able to overcome the whole shyness stuff a lot. I'm still shy, but I've come a long way. But now I get anxiety attacks that just sometimes they come from nowhere, and I've been trying to get back to my normal self. So basically, I have a session scheduled soon that I have to go for, so that the psychiatrist can officially give me the diagnosis that I have anxiety disorders, and we can start treatment. So, well, even with all these things going on in my life continues every day.
Wow. Sweetheart, I'm sending you love and light, and I pray you get healed very soon. If you knew this person in life, honestly, you'd be amazed, because this would never cross your mind. You'd never think such a thing would come up in her life, because she is a vibe. Total vibe. Life continues every day. Let's do this again on the next episode. We'll get some more stories from me and from other people. Enjoy yourself and remember that your life continues every day. Until we meet again, may God bless you and may His angels protect you.
Leonine. Oh, na, 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 na. I got you. I'm living a good life, no stress and no strife. Every day I keep moving up. Monday to Sunday, steady balling. If you can be one, I'm a winner.